Clint Eastwood was born Clinton Eastwood Jr. on May 31, 1930, in San Francisco, California. Growing up during the Great Depression, Eastwood experienced a modest upbringing that shaped the resilience and independence he would later bring to his characters. His early years were marked by curiosity and hard work, performing various odd jobs such as lifeguard, steelworker, and forest firefighter before being drafted into the U.S. Army during the Korean War, where he was stationed at Fort Ord in California. It was during his military service that Eastwood seriously considered a career in acting, setting him on a path that would define modern American cinema. These experiences instilled discipline, patience, and a sense of self-reliance, traits that became hallmarks of both his life and the stoic, morally complex roles he would later embody on screen, solidifying a foundation for a career that would span more than 6 decades. Breakthrough with television and westerns, Eastwood's first major success came in the late 1950s with the television western series Rawhide, where he played Rowdy Yates. The show ran for 8 seasons and introduced him to American households as a young, determined actor with undeniable presence. However, it was his collaboration with Italian director Sergio Leone in the mid-1960s that catapulted Eastwood to international fame. Starring as the enigmatic Man with No Name in A Fistful of Dollars, 1964, For a Few Dollars More, 1965, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, 1966, Eastwood helped redefine the Western genre. These spaghetti westerns were gritty, morally complex, and stylistically bold, featuring Eastwood's trademark minimal dialogue, steely gaze, and stoic demeanor. His portrayal captured audiences worldwide, demonstrating that subtlety and restraint could carry immense dramatic power and establishing him as a figure whose influence would shape Hollywood's image of masculinity for generations. Cinematic tough guy and moral complexity. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, Eastwood expanded his repertoire, notably starring in the Dirty Harry series. As Inspector Harry Callahan, he embodied a tough, morally nuanced lawman navigating a society grappling with crime and justice. The character's famous catchphrase, "Go ahead, make my day," became instantly iconic, reflecting both his cultural impact and his ability to connect with audiences through controlled intensity. While solidifying his status as a cinematic tough guy, these roles also allowed Eastwood to explore themes of morality, personal responsibility, and the tension between law and conscience. He consistently portrayed characters with inner complexity, blending strength with vulnerability. Eastwood's career in front of the camera laid the groundwork for his later ventures behind it, preparing him to transition seamlessly into directing and producing films that would reveal his deeper storytelling instincts, emotional intelligence, and fascination with human behavior. Transition to directing and masterful storytelling. Eastwood took on directing with remarkable skill, making his debut with Play Misty for Me in 1971. The film revealed his ability to craft psychologically layered narratives and a keen sensitivity to suspense. Over the years, he directed a string of critically acclaimed films, including The Outlaw Josie Wales, 1976, Pale Rider, 1985, and Bird, 1988, a biographical account of jazz saxophonist Charlie Parker. His 1992 masterpiece, Unforgiven, redefined the Western genre, deconstructing frontier myths while earning 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director. Eastwood's directorial approach balances economy with emotional depth, showcasing an ability to extract subtle performances while maintaining narrative tension. This seamless integration of artistry and precision illustrates his dual mastery as both actor and filmmaker. By controlling both visual storytelling and performance nuances, Eastwood established a unique cinematic voice, one that honors the traditions of classic Hollywood while innovating in style, tone, and narrative sophistication. Late career highlights and continued innovation. In the decades that followed, Eastwood continued to craft deeply resonant and socially relevant films. Mystic River, 2003, explored grief, justice, and moral ambiguity, while $1 Million Baby, 2004, offered a poignant story of mentorship, resilience, and sacrifice, earning multiple Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director for Eastwood. Later projects such as Gran Torino, 2008, American Sniper, 2014, and Richard Jewell, 2019, further demonstrated his skill in telling stories grounded in the human experience. These films highlight his ability to explore themes of morality, perseverance, and personal accountability, while maintaining commercial and artistic appeal. Eastwood's late career reflects a dedication to character-driven storytelling and social reflection, proving that even in his later years, he could adapt to evolving audiences and cinematic trends without compromising the authenticity and emotional depth that have long defined his work. Off-screen influence and civic engagement. Eastwood's contributions extend beyond film. He is a composer, crafting scores for many of his own movies, demonstrating a profound understanding of music's emotional power. As a businessman, he invested wisely in real estate, including ownership of Mission Ranch in Carmel by the Sea. There, he served as mayor from 1986 to 1988, applying a pragmatic, results-oriented approach to governance. Eastwood's political views are independent, and his tenure as mayor highlighted his commitment to practical, problem-solving, and civic responsibility. Known for his disciplined work ethic and modest lifestyle, Eastwood has maintained respect across industries. His influence on popular culture, combined with his artistic achievements, positions him as a model of integrity and innovation. Complex personal life and relationships. Eastwood's personal life is as layered as his filmography. He married Maggie Johnson on December 19, 1953, and the couple had 2 children, Kyle, 1968, and Allison, 1972. Their marriage lasted over 3 decades, a testament to resilience amid Eastwood's growing stardom, eventually ending in divorce in 1984. During the years 1959 to 1973, Eastwood maintained a significant relationship with stuntwoman Roxanne Tunis, with whom he had a daughter, Kimber, in 1964. Later, his long-term relationship with actress Sandra Locach, lasting nearly 14 years, intertwined personal and professional dimensions. Eastwood also fathered children with flight attendant Jaceline Reeves, actress Frances Fisher, and later married television journalist Dina Ruiz in 1996, with whom he had a daughter, Morgan. Reflection on Sandra Locach and accountability. In recent years, Eastwood has spoken candidly about his relationship with Sandra Locach. At 95, he reflected on past choices, acknowledging their impact on both parties. Eastwood admitted, "I wish I could have handled things differently with Sandra. Looking back, I realize how my choices hurt her, and I take full responsibility for the pain caused." These words reveal a side of Eastwood rarely seen in public, thoughtful, remorseful, and introspective. The reflection highlights the enduring effect of personal decisions and illustrates a mature understanding of accountability. By acknowledging past mistakes decades later, Eastwood demonstrates that reconciliation and personal growth are ongoing processes, regardless of fame or achievement. His candor humanizes him, offering audiences insight into the challenges of balancing professional ambition with intimate relationships in the high-pressure world of Hollywood. Hollywood insights and critical observations. Eastwood has also shared candid perspectives on classic Hollywood, naming figures he found difficult or troubling in their personal conduct. Among those he mentioned are Walter Brennan, Kirk Douglas, Clark Gable, Richard Burton, and director John Ford. While these individuals made significant artistic contributions, Eastwood emphasized the less savory sides of their personalities, highlighting behavior that would be considered unacceptable today. Walter Brennan, often seen as grandfatherly on screen, reportedly had a difficult demeanor off-set. Kirk Douglas, known for intensity and dominance, could intimidate colleagues. Clark Gable's charm masked private conduct that contrasted with his public persona. Richard Burton's passionate and sometimes volatile personality made him complicated to navigate, and John Ford's gruff, authoritarian style could be harsh toward actors and crew. Eastwood's reflections underscore the complicated human realities behind Hollywood's legendary figures. Enduring legacy. Clint Eastwood's influence on cinema and culture is immeasurable. From westerns to contemporary dramas, from acting to directing and composing, his work demonstrates both versatility and depth. Beyond professional achievement, His candid reflections on relationships and Hollywood conduct reveal a man committed to learning from his experiences. Eastwood's story reminds audiences that even legendary figures grapple with personal complexity, choices, and accountability. His legacy encompasses artistic innovation, emotional authenticity, and moral reflection, bridging generations of audiences and filmmakers. Eastwood's career is a testament to the power of perseverance, self-reliance, and thoughtful engagement with the world, both on and off screen, offering enduring lessons in creativity, resilience, and human integrity.